Welcome to Financials with Ahau. It's a joy to be together with you again today as we continue on the Making Wealth series, and we're focusing on starting young. It's been a joy to just share different experiences, and I'm looking forward to us continuing to build up on that. And today I'd just like to reflect on what starting young has been, just based on the experiences that I had spoken about. So I pray that I remember everything right. I can start right from the previous experience where I spoke about just coming into the place of money I didn't expect and how I went into a space to give of my skill. And from there, I was able to get a benefit that I started to invest with and the account that I opened. And for me, the key lesson that I'd like to share or advocate from that is a place of willingness, because it's the willingness to do something with my time that got me to that. And starting young is going to need a lot of willingness. It's going to need a desire to put your skill to good use and trust that it's going to grow into something that you can profit from and continue to build up just by starting off and being willing to do that. The other experience I shared about was the one that I thought of a business and I just started doing it and I picked my lessons from it. And that was the sweets and all what I was selling right after high school, waiting to go to campus. And for me, that was just learning how to venture into a new space. Starting young would look like venturing into a new space, coming into an area that you have not engaged in before, but desiring to try. So the ability to venture. So first is willingness, and then there's the desire to venture into a new space that you have not engaged in. The other experience that I'd like to build up on is when I shared about coming into now campus and looking at the space and asking myself, what can I do? And at that juncture, I remember I mentioned looking at clothes and things like that. And from that, I would raise the place of just maximizing spaces that you are in. Starting young looks like maximizing spaces. You can be in a space that is a market in itself and you don't know. And you're there thinking, what can I do here? But it's actually a space that could be a market. So starting young looks like maximizing the spaces you are in. So I'll take it from the top. One, there's the place of being willing. There's a place of venturing into something, and there's a place of maximizing into the space. And I remember I also spoke about the traveling experience. And for that, I'd also say look at it from the lens of new spaces and how can I learn in a new space. And for me, it was a totally new space. It was really a place I had never been to, heard about it, but I had the willingness to learn what kind of market could exist in this space and how could I make use of it to help me towards my goals financially. And it's not going to be a journey you do once and then you just say, I tried, it didn't work. But it's going to be a journey that will be repetitive, like a cycle. You have the place of being willing, you have the place of venturing, you have the place of maximizing your space, you have the place of learning. Like make that something so core as you continue on your making wealth journey and continue to just say, let me do this. Starting young again, as I said from the beginning, can look very different for each of us. For someone, it will be starting when they're in high school. For someone, it will mean after high school. Someone else, it will be campus. For someone else, it will be they're 40, and that's when they come to a realization that there are certain goals they haven't met. But the sooner we come to this realization, the better we are, and the faster we are able to begin our journey on growing towards our financial wellness, our financial well-being, our financial freedom, gaining the capacity to do for others and with others from the things that we have learned. Thank you for listening. I continue to just share with us and look forward to engage with us and trust that we'll build up more on this Making Wealth series and the journey of starting. Ahau, and talk to you soon again.